Mr. Agee.
What's
Well,
up,
listen,
Thrill?
man, let me tell you something, man. Today, I don't even know how we describe this episode today. Because this episode right here is unlike any other that we ever had. And let me tell you why. Have you ever heard of the movie Venom? Have you ever heard of the TV
Yeah,
show The Shy? How about this
yeah.
SWAT? Did you know our next guest actually knocked out Mike Tyson? I'm just saying.
Hey,
He
man.
knocked out Mike Tyson.
What, in his dreams?
No, he knocked Mike Tyson out. And get this though. He also come from a place called the School of Hard Knocks. I'm just saying. He comes from that place. Maybe you heard of this movie before too. Shazam. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing stuff out there. Hey, Independence Day resurgence. I mean, but here's what's even more special. I saw this, man, and I said, boy, this is a life that we all should strive for. Because he has a love for writing, acting, teaching, speaking, living, and loving. And you know what he called that?
Yeah.
Obsessed with life. Today on the Hoop Dreams podcast, man, not only do we got a brother that has redefined what it is to transition your life and to further the greatness, because he is a former Hooper standout / track star. He went to, and I got to say this, he went to the Ohio State. On the show today, man, we have none other than actor extraordinaire, Hooper, track star, Mr. Otis Winston. Welcome to the show. I'm Will Gates. That's my dog.
What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
Man, thank you for being on the show. Let me tell you something. We just gotta, talk about the elephant that's in the room. My former teammate, your former teammate, Mr. Gerald Leaker, man. Let's just show Big Gerald some love real quick, man.
Man,
Tell us
G
about
Nut,
that experience with that boy there.
I'll tell you what, man. That was probably one of the best teammates I ever had, man. He was my
Wow.
brother. He'll text me like movie star. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? And we just go back and forth. I love him, man. I love him. We had this brotherhood from day one. I always called him the gentle giant, man. The 7 foot
Yes, sir.
man walking around campus with his long trench coat. How you find a trench coat long enough to fit your tail, boy?
That's what I used to think the same thing, man. I'm like, this boy
I
can
love
tie
that
his
dude,
shoes
man.
standing up, man.
Exactly, man. Long arms, man. Very athletic. He's a docile spirit, man. And
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
till this day, I still call him my brother. Like I still keep in touch with him. And he laughed because he's like, man, you don't need to be. Yes, I do. You my brother, man. We played 2 years together, man. He ended up redshirting his freshman year. And we ended up playing 2 years together. And he will always be my brother, man. Always. He can
Tell
call
you,
me in the middle of the
man.
night, I'll pick up.
And his mom, I'm sure you met his mom, man.
Amazing.
Such the nicest lady. I mean, she meets you and she adopt you. I mean, that's just
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mama
His
Eaker
mom,
was-
his
she
brother.
was-
It's
Yes.
just all of them, man. It's just
Yes.
a family thing, man. It's a big
Absolutely.
family thing, man. So
Absolutely.
I love it. The only teammate I ever took to my hometown, Gerald, was the only one, man. And I love all my teammates, man. But G and I, man, we had this connection, and me and him, and then me and Simp, you know what I'm saying? Me and DA, and then my boy Charles Killer Macon. You know what I'm saying? We had such a great freshman class, man. And so when it got dismantled, it was heartbreaking, but
We're going to get into that, but Agee and I, man, our show, we're a little bit different, man, because we know we call it the Agee Gates Hoop Dream Show, but it's about you. And so, man, talk to us, man, because your journey is funny, man. Talking to you, man, you got a little bit of my story and Arthur's story,
Yeah.
man, in your upbringing, man. And I'm so impressed with it because where you are today, if people saw you, they would have no idea, man, the road you took to get to where you're at right now, man. So talk to us about what was life growing up, man, for you.
man, it was different, man. I got a what's crazy is I got a book coming out November 6th called Stuttering To Success, man. I stuttered until I was 11. I couldn't properly talk, so I got made fun of a lot. I'm the youngest of 4 boys, and you would think it was rougher for me in the streets. It was rougher at home. I'm the baby. My brothers didn't hold anything back from me, man. They let me have it. So it was difficult, man. I was fighting every single day. It was like Oprah. All my life I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight every single day, man, just to get my point across. Having a stutter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was really, really difficult. And then I just kept learning to keep moving. And each day it got better and better. But I was told I couldn't do anything.
Wow. Ooh, I know that just fueled the shit
I
out
was
of you.
told, I mean, when I moved from Youngstown to Toronto, my first attempt at basketball, the dude told me I sucked, man. I mean, that's rough. To hear that at 12 years old, that you're no good. And I walked home and my mom said, you got 1 or 2 things can happen. You can prove him right or prove him wrong. I chose to prove him wrong. I chose to prove him wrong, man. And that's just where I'm at in my life. I'm learning how to prove people wrong. So getting where I am, even getting to Ohio State and doing track and basketball, you know, it wasn't easy. You know, it wasn't easy. I had to keep finding my way. I had to keep fighting. Y'all know, basketball is that sport that when you love it, you love it.
Yeah.
When you love it, you love it. And I love it. I love it. So you give it everything. And we put everything into it.
Yeah.
Morning, night, whatever it is, we put it into it. And that's what I did all my life. I had to put stuff into it. And so getting where I am now, man, is if you would have told me years ago that the kid who once stuttered and the kid who was told he wasn't any good and the kid who was laughed at and the kid who was made fun of, that he would end up graduating from the Ohio State University with a communications degree. He would end up being a 2-sport captain. He would end up still having a high jump record there that my son is there now about to break. People wouldn't have believed you. I was even in this industry that I'm in, they told me I would never, ever be able to do it living in Columbus, Ohio, man. I got full custody over my kids, and they said the only way you can make it is moving to L.A., moving to Atlanta, moving to New York, moving to Chicago. And I was like, man, bump that. I got to raise my babies. I refuse to be the reason that when my children are adults, which they are now, I got a 22 and a 20-year-old. They're young adults. I refuse to be the reason for them to be sitting on somebody's couch asking a therapist why my daddy didn't stay.
Wow.
So I put everything in them. I raised my babies. I put my dreams on the side. Because they were my dream.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They were my dream. And I said, well, okay, God, if this is what you want me to do, you will make me like that rose that grew out of the concrete. You will make me grow where I'm planted. And here I am 15 years later, over 40 movies and TV shows without an agent, without a manager, and I'm still here doing it, man.
You killing it. I ain't gonna need trip. You killing it out there. I
appreciate that, bro.
Talk to us, man, about the growing up stuttering, because that, man, kids are something else, man. I mean, I just remember, growing up grade school, man. If we thought somebody smelled bad, we went in on them. If we thought somebody, hair wasn't combed, we went on them. If somebody was stuttering, we went on it. Talk to us, man, about that growing up.
Man, I got cracked on so much. What made people stop cracking on me, to be honest with you, because, that's what we called it. We called it cracking.
Yep.
So you're cracking on me. All right, let's go. And you just sit there, you go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So even though I stuttered, I still was witty with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got good with these, man. I'm like, oh, you gonna say something, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bump on the talker. I'm not gonna put the stick on your shoulder and knock it off. I'm just gonna pow. You know,
Right.
Yep.
So, like we used to stand leaning on each other. You push me, you touch me, you touch me. I wasn't about that business. You said something, you pissed me off, we just gonna fight. That's it.
He said, we just gonna fight.
It was rough, man. We just gonna fight, man. It was rough. The youngest of 4 boys. My dad was He was a pastor, but he also was a man that knew how to handle himself in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I saw different things growing up. And for me, learning how to step away, and the thing that helped me is when my mom made me realize that my stutter is not my stumbling block.
Mm.
It's my stepping stone.